Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Gachie Skyman TV, the tourist mind Black Africa. Yesterday, during the darkness, two major events happened in this country, and they raised many questions why they happened in darkness. The president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, arrived in the country around 8:30 p.m. wakati kulikuwa na giza, wakati ambapo watu hawakuwa wakimwona, wakati ambapo kila mtu alikuwa akitafuta mshumaa dukani, wengine wakitumia kurunzi. And how he arrived remains a big question that needs to be analyzed here, and why he arrived at that time. Ladies and gentlemen, Belarus is a country in Eastern Europe and is closely associated with Russia. In fact, they are neighbors. It's a country that is, I think, from east to west is about 520 kilometers, and then from south to north is about 650 kilometers. I think, if I'm not wrong, it is the 7th, or is it the 13th, the biggest country in Europe. And this country is one that has issues, ladies and gentlemen. And it is important here we look at Alexander Lukashenko, kwa sababu huyu ni mtu ambaye from all angles he has been in office since 1994. Since 1994, Alexander has been rigging elections. And since 1994, we have not had another president. So, as you can see, he has been in office for almost now 30 years. And the fact that he is supporting Russia in the Russia-Ukraine war is something that is worth noting here. Remember, America is against the Russian. Remember, Britain again is against this war. But now, Belarus President Alexander is a close ally of Putin, the American president. And when you see these issues happening here, you know the diplomatic issues raises a lot of questions. So the reason why I strongly believe he arrived when there was darkness is because of diplomatic reasons. Because, you know, Ruto has been a very close ally of the Americans and the British government. Remember, he is sending the policemen to Haiti, courtesy of Joe Biden. In fact, what he's doing, he is now seen as the herdsmaid or the agent of the Western nation in Kenya. So the fact that Alexander arrived at night is something that raised many questions. Unajua wengi hata wakujua kwamba alifika. But if you visit William Samoei Ruto's ex-handle, you see him there. Again, other than supporting Russia, there is also the issue of the technical support. Belarus has been giving Russia technical support, and what is known is that most of the biological weapons, because most of the biological weapons and nuclear weapons that were with Belarus during the Soviet Union are stopped by Russia. Kwa Russia ndio wanawekea hizi zana za vita, hizi zana hatari za vita. So could it be that some of these weapons that belongs to Belarus are being used in the Russian war, Ukraine war? And again, we know very well that this man has been labeled as the last dictator. Europe's last dictator, that is what he is called by the Western media. Because this is the only dictator who has been in office for that long in Europe. This is the only person who does not allow media freedom. Kama kuna watu ambao wanakipata ni the media kutoka Belarus. They don't speak. Human rights is something that is seen in another world. It's something that is not seen in Belarus. So Alexander is a dictator from all angles. Alexander is somebody who does not follow the constitution. He is known for rigging elections. Again, when you look at him, we know that 1994 kulikuwa na uchaguzi, hatukatai, But it is said that that election was a bit free and fair. But since then, we have not had another free and fair or transparent election. So that is one issue. So the fact that he arrived at night, and the fact that he is not afraid to America, he's not afraid to the UK, is a matter of concern. And you see the William Samoei Ruto sasa anajua sasa ataulizwa maswali mengi, kwa nini unaruhusu huyu mtu, kwa nini anakuja, like just like the nani kiongozi wa Iraq, no, is it Iraq? Iran, yeah, who came, and remember vile ambavyo tuliona wanajeshi wetu wakati ambapo walikuwa nakagua gwaride la heshima, and they were somehow asleep, walikuwa wanaonekana kama wamelala, wengine hakuwa wameamka kwa sababu it was done very very early in the morning, and before then people knew what was happening, the guy had left the country. So I think it is the same issue. Another issue that took place and escaped many Kenyans during the darkness is Minor Jega, who is closely associated with William Samoei Ruto. No, I'm sorry for that. Who is very closely associated with Raila Amolo Odinga and Martha Karua and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, was in Kirerebe Inoro. Kirerebe Inoro is where people meet, and it is raw politics pale. And you know who is Minor Jega? The fact that this program was aired in darkness, I think William Samoei Ruto scored a huge what I call a golden goal. Kwa sababu sasa unajua kile ambacho kilifanyika ni kwamba people were not given, they were denied the chance to listen to their leader. They were denied the chance to listen to Minor Jega. Remember, Minor Jega has been giving Rigathi Gachagua sleepless nights. Remember, Minor Jega has been giving Kenya Kwanza sleepless night. Remember, Minor Jega has been giving UDA leaders in Mount Kenya sleepless nights. Remember the way the women leaders came out and started condemning him, saying that he is now mobilizing people. The fact that he was denied that forum, you know, the fact that that program is usually aired from 6 p.m. all the way to 9 p.m. and it is somewhere that many people, it's one of the programs that is very popular in Mount Kenya. It is one of the many programs that Kenyans were waiting. In fact, when I saw that blackout now in Megia, I knew that could be one of the major reasons why stima zimezimwa. And by the way, Minor Jega, I think, could have used that occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at Minor Jega is somebody who is shaking the politics of the mountain. Minor Jega is one person who is likely to give William Samoei Ruto sleepless night. He is likely to inherit Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's support base. He is likely to displace Rigathi Gachagua wherever you go, because when you see the youth that is following him, then you understand why stima zinapotea wakati Minor Jega anaongea. Something else that was said, I heard that David Chichi wamesema juu kwa nini stima zinapotea zikipimwa kama dawa anytime from now. Kuna mahali kwingine stima zitakuwa zinapotea masaa mawili, masaa matatu, sijui what, sijui mobile overloading what. But anyway, that is that. This is Gachie Skyman TV, that was Mali Back Africa. Kindly like this video, subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed, and enjoy your evening. Till next time, bye bye.